Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. This video is going to be all about 5 lipsticks that I've found in my collection that really do not break the bank because each one of these is less than €5. I had a bit of trouble, I have to say, finding 5 lipsticks at that price point because over here makeup is just so much more expensive and I really wanted to make sure I featured a number of different brands. It's just that I found that in my collection most of the lipsticks that I have are over €5. However, there are a couple of gems that I think I wanted to tell you a little bit more about. So I'm going to be talking to you about all 5 of these lipsticks. I will be swatching them on my arm and I will also be applying these to my lips so you can see these on. Now the first one that is very affordable is this e.l.f. I'm not sure what these are called again. I believe they are called the matte lipstick pen. I call these lipstick pens because they kind of look like a pen that you might be able to write with. And this is in the shade Tea Rose. And this is a shade that I really like because it kind of gives you that my lips but better look, at least on me. It has a very nice mauve tone to it. So let me swatch this for you. This is a little bit sheer, I'd say. It has a nice shine to it. It's quite like pinky mauve. It's not fully opaque, but you can like apply it so that it does go on opaque. So let's see. Oops, I don't want to lose anything here. Let's see what this looks like on. So that is e.l.f.'s Tea Rose on me. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter actually than my natural lip color, which does mean that my lip color kind of shines through, making this a lot darker. If you have lighter lips, I have naturally quite pigmented lips, so these kind of shades don't always work on me, but I find that this is very flattering on, sort of very neutral, my lips but better, everyday kind of shade. I believe these retail for €5, I think, so these are at the top end, I'd say. e.l.f. is a little bit difficult, of course, to get if you're in the Netherlands or in Europe. You can only get this online, and the last time I checked the e.l.f. website, they had very little, like, there was just not much in stock at all. So I'm not sure if they're going to discontinue this website or whatnot. It looked very, very bare and empty. But once they do restock and you can get your hands on these, then they are really nice. They also have some other shades that are quite lovely. I do have to say that what's annoying to me, I'm not sure if you can see this, but even if I twist it all the way down, I haven't used this all that much because I have so many lipsticks. But at the beginning, the tip of the lipstick will still point over the actual edge of the pen. So that means you have to be very careful when you put the cap back on. So that's the only downside to this. But it is very cheap and cheerful, and it's very pretty on. Very comfortable too. So where e.l.f. is hard to get if you're not in the US, there is also a lipstick in here that is going to be hard to get if you're not anywhere but the Netherlands. They are expanding though. I believe that Hema is now also opening up stores in the UK. So they are becoming a little bit more widely available internationally, but this is definitely a Dutch brand. Hema is like a standard Dutch company. They have a makeup line, and one of the things they do is a soft matte lip balm. This is a very comfortable satin finish like lipstick, and the last time I checked, they actually were a little bit more affordable than they used to be. They were now $3.50 instead of $4.50, so that's quite nice. I have this one in the shade 02, which you can see there. It's a lot more like a pinky nude compared to Tea Rose, which is more of like a mauve. This is more of like a pinky nude shade. This is very nice neutral. They have some brighter colors as well that I also quite enjoy, and for winter time they usually also do some darker colors which are also really nice in this lipstick. So let me put this on my lips again. Now, as with the e.l.f. lipstick, this doesn't twist all the way down, so again, be careful when you put that lid back on. This is shade 02 on my lips. As you can see, it's still quite natural, quite neutral. It's one that you can very easily just throw on. This is a very nice lipstick to actually like have in your bag just for like emergencies. It's really one of those because it's very easy. The cap stays on quite firmly, won't just open up, and it's just one of those shades that just goes with every single look that you might do. And again, they have this very balmy texture, so these are very comfortable on the lips. They dry down a little bit, I think, when you wear them for a longer time, but these are the kind of lipstick that you do need to apply like throughout the day to make sure that the color stays vibrant, if you know what I mean. So this is definitely not fully matte, I'd say. It's more of like a satin. It's not as shiny as the e.l.f. one that has a lot more shine to it. But this is definitely a very pretty shade, and yeah, I really, really like these. Then we can move on to the next lipstick, and this is by Essence. Of course, I had to feature Essence in here. I think in terms of affordable lipstick, Essence is one of the best brands out there. This is from their matte range. This is number 02 in Perfect Match. Now, Essence does have a tendency to change their line around a lot, so I'm not very sure whether you can still get this particular shade. However, the matte line is most definitely still there, so you can still buy a lipstick that will be very similar. So let me swatch that next to the e.l.f. one. So that's the Essence one. It is a little bit more nude than pink compared to the Hema one. For some reason, my selection here involves a lot of neutral shades. Not because I like just neutral shades, but I think they are very hard to find at an affordable price point. So these are standout shades for me, because when I do find an affordable lipstick that isn't like a very bright punchy pink, because I think drugstore lipsticks are really good at, like, drugstore brands are really good at like doing punchy pink shades, but neutrals, I feel they don't do all that well. But hey, let's just see what this looks like on. So that's the Essence lipstick. Again, I don't feel it is super duper matte. I have another option for you that's a lot more matte than this. This has a little bit of shine to it, I'd say. It's more of like a very soft satin finish. It's a very nice lipstick on the lips. Again, these aren't the longest lasting. I do feel that these transfer off after 2 or 3 hours, so you do have to reapply them throughout the day. But in terms of affordability, at only, I think these are $2.39 each, you can't go wrong. I don't mind reapplying a lipstick for $2.39. And then we get to Catrice lipsticks. Now this first one I want to show you because I love the shade of this, but I actually fear that they've discontinued this line. This was the Ultimate Stay line. While it's called Ultimate Stay, I felt these weren't the longest lasting, but this mauvey shade called All That She Wants is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love this shade, and it's just a little bit darker than the Essence one. It's definitely more of like a dusty rose mauvey shade. I love this kind of shade on me. This is like one of my favorite lipstick shades to wear. In terms of like neutrals, I'm not really into like nude lips, as you can tell from all of these pics, because it just doesn't look very good on me, and because I have pretty pigmented lips, it doesn't really fly. So let's see what this looks like on. So that's the Catrice Ultimate Stay. As you can see, it's the darkest one so far, and I love this shade. This is a perfect shade for the fall time. Looks a bit more brown on camera than it does in real life, I'd have to say. In real life, it's definitely more of like a dusty, like deep tone mauve, and those shades just look really, really great on me. So this is one of the lipstick shades that I absolutely adore. If you can still find this somewhere, make sure you snatch it up. Again, I believe these were at the top end of the €5 mark. I believe these retail for $4.99, which is a bit more expensive than their usual lipsticks, but these are so comfy. They're very nice. They have a little bit more shine than most of the lipsticks here. They are definitely more like the realm of the Tea Rose by e.l.f. It has a bit more shine to it, but it's so comfy and easy to wear. This is one of my favorite lipstick shades. Last but not least, the only very colorful lipstick in this entire video, but it is the reason why I wanted to make this video, and that is this Catrice matte lipstick in the shade Rouge La La. This is a really nice standard red, but it is matte, and it's lovely. It has this almost powdery finish. It does dry down, and as you can see, compared to any of these other ones, like some of these are called matte, but they are not matte compared to this. This is definitely a matte lipstick. It's one of my favorites. I've been wearing this loads, and I already wore it in my red lipstick video as well. This is what I was wearing on my lips in that, and I just really, really like this shade. And yeah, Catrice did a really, really good job bringing out a full matte affordable lipstick line, because these are only $3.99. there you have it, the Catrice matte lipstick in the shade Rouge La La on my lips. I love this. It's super bright, super bold, super vampy in your face, and it's definitely a matte. This does, right now, because it's just been applied, it still has a lot of slip to it, but I find that this dries down very much like a liquid lipstick does. But it does go on very easily. It has a lot of color payoff. And I just really, really like this lipstick. It stays put all day. I can wear this to work. It will survive a full work day. I do feel I need to apply like a little bit more lipstick in the center of my lips when I've had a meal, depending on what I'm eating. But I feel because this has a bit of that drying down action, it works really, really well. And that's why it stays put. And at €4, this is one of the best lipsticks I have ever tried. So that's our 5 lipsticks under €5. Now I do have to say, if for all of these actually, if any of these were more expensive than they are, I would still buy them and I would still love them. I think that you cannot do wrong when you buy these. They are absolutely stunning. I love this shade on me the best, perhaps. I just love reds on myself. And also these neutral shades, you know, they are all very, very lovely. They are great standout shades from each of these lines. And they are super affordable. So what more can you want? I really hope you enjoyed this video. We've come to the end of it. And if you'd like this video, I would very much like it if you could thumbs up this video, because it would help me very much. If you would like to help me out even more, then please subscribe, because I make new videos every single Thursday and Sunday. And I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!